Good morning, everybody. The infamous Tony here, and welcome to my channel for a special 20 question Christmas tag thingy. And that's what we're going to go with today. Clearly, I'm still not home. In my hotel room right now. And it is getting closer and closer to Christmas, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little 20 question Christmas tag. So I couldn't find just one Christmas tag that I really liked, so I picked apart a few of the Christmas tags that I had found and came up with 20 questions that I feel are easy enough to answer and are just little fun facts that you might not know about me, especially around the holidays. So, number one, what is your favorite Christmas film? This is a really tough question for me to answer because I have two. I have a favorite Christmas comedy, and I have a favorite Christmas drama, I guess you would call it. My favorite Christmas comedy, obviously, is Home Alone. It's like one of the best Christmas comedies ever. And my favorite Christmas drama would have to be Miracle on 34th Street. I haven't watched the old black and white one in a while, but the modernized version of it, the full color one with the little girl from Mrs. Doubtfire. Anyway, I watched that one with my son a couple weeks ago, and I'm not going to lie, I cried a lot more than I should have in that film. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Once. Twice. Twice. I live in Louisiana, so white Christmases don't happen very often, but I do remember one year when I was very young. I was probably in about the 5th grade. I remember it did snow that Christmas. Not a whole lot, but it did snow that Christmas. And when I was a little bit older, I think it was when I was in high school, we had a white Christmas again. It was more ice than it was snow, but it snowed and it iced over so bad that it knocked the power out in the entire town we lived in. So we not only had a white Christmas, but we had a dark Christmas as well. So I think that was the year that I got. It might have been the year I got my first Nintendo 64, so it was pretty tragic. Got some great electronic gifts and couldn't play a single one of them. So, number 3, where do you spend your holidays? Well, Christmas Eve we usually spend with my in-laws. We do our Christmas celebration there. Christmas morning, we spend at home, my wife and I, and of course my son, letting him open his Christmas presents and his gifts from Santa. And then that evening, we usually go to my parents' house for our family get together out there or wherever they happen to be gathering at. So we do a lot of traveling. I found that as you get older, you're required when you get older and you get married, you're required to make appearances at multiple Christmas gatherings, and it's quite taxing. Number 4, what is your favorite Christmas song? That's an easy one. My favorite Christmas song is ooh, wait, no, I just thought about that. My favorite Christmas song I would have to say is probably The Christmas Song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. But another one that I really, really like would be Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. But I think The Christmas Song is probably my top song, my favorite song. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? Yes, we do. As I mentioned earlier, we celebrate Christmas at my in-laws on Christmas Eve, so we do open our Christmas presents there on Christmas Eve. When I was younger, I believe there was a time when we were allowed to open one present on Christmas Eve. I'm not really sure if that was a thing or not, but you know. But yeah, now we do celebrate Christmas Eve at my in-laws, so that's the thing. Number 6, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Absolutely, 100%. Yes, I can. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and let's not forget Rudolph. Number 7, is your Christmas tree real or artificial? I've always had an artificial tree. for years. We always had an artificial tree. I don't like. I like the smell of a real tree, but the mess that comes with the real tree is probably what's always kept us from getting a real tree. But artificial trees nowadays, you can get an artificial tree that looks a lot like a real tree. I think the one that we currently have, when we first got it and put it up, I was blown away by how good the tree looks. So yeah, we have artificial trees. Number 9, what is your all-time favorite holiday food or sweet treat? Okay, I was talking about this with somebody the other day, and my favorite holiday sweet treat is Buckeye Balls. If you don't know what Buckeye Balls are, just think peanut butter and chocolate, and it's basically a Reese's cup that's shaped like a ball. Okay, number 10. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I'm going to say New York, because I mean it is what it is. New York and the holidays it's beautiful. The Times Square, Rockefeller Center, all this. It's just when I think of Christmas or Christmas movies or anything like that, it always goes to New York. Everything from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which isn't really Christmas, but it starts the Christmas holiday season all the way up until New Year's Eve. It's all New York. You always think about New York. A more realistic place that I might actually get to go visit for the holiday season would be probably Disney World, because they do a lot of awesome decorating. We did get to go to Legoland one year right after Christmas, and they still had all their Christmas stuff up, and it was amazingly awesome. So be sure to check my past videos for our trip to Legoland to check that out. It was pretty neat. Number 11. Do you start Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? Black Friday? Really? No. I did that one year. I will never do it again. Black Friday and I do not get along. I had nightmares. My wife had nightmares. We all had nightmares from our one-time shopping on Black Friday. So I signed a pledge a couple years ago and have adhered to that pledge that I will not shop on Thanksgiving Day, or at midnight on Black Friday. Now, during the day on Black Friday, I might do some online shopping or Cyber Monday stuff, but as far as knocking out my Christmas list, I generally wait at least a few days for the chaos to die down. There's always those last minute gifts, but it is what it is. Number 12. When does your family put up the Christmas tree and who decorates it? This year, the Christmas tree went up on Black Friday, I think. Or did it? But, yeah, we put our Christmas tree up right after we concluded our Thanksgiving festivities. And I didn't get a chance to help decorate it this year, aside from putting the lights on it, because I was here instead of at home where I should have been. So my wife decorated the tree, and when I came home for a couple days, I fought with the Christmas lights and got the Christmas lights put up around the house. So we both had a hand in decorating the house, but she did more of the tree than I did this year. Okay. All right, number 13. Have you ever gone caroling? Yes. Once, many years ago, my family and I went caroling with a group from the church that we were going to. I was probably, I'd want to say I was probably about 11 at the time. But we drove around. It's Louisiana. We drove around in the back of a pickup truck. We didn't walk. We drove around in the back of a pickup truck, and we'd pull up to a house and get out and go up, and we'd carol and all that good stuff. we weren't phenomenally good or anything, but we had fun doing it, and I guess that's the most important part. Number 14. What's on top of your tree? An angel. I've used stars and angels, but currently it's an angel. It was given to us. I believe it was given to us by my wife's mother, my mother-in-law. But yeah, it's an angel. Number 15. Do you take pictures with Santa? Personally, no. Have I? Yes. I think everybody has at one point in time. But my son Jonathan, we do try to take him to have pictures made with Santa every year. That's probably kind of a tradition for us. It is getting kind of close, so we need to hurry up and get that done. So as soon as when I go back to town this time, or go back home this time, we're going to have to make that a priority to take him to see Santa. Number 16, do you prefer clear or multicolored lights? I love multicolored lights. Those are my absolute favorite. I love all the pretty lights. I've decorated with clear lights before. And they work for some things. Like the icicle lights or the things that hang down off of the roof. Those are good when they're clear. But like on a Christmas tree, I want colored lights. I want them beautiful. I want it just radiating all these different colors because I mean it's Christmas. It's supposed to be festive and fun. And to me, nothing says festive and fun like multicolored lights. Now, I don't like the blinking lights. I've never been a fan of blinking lights. So I always use just the solid color lights. But yeah, I love them. They're great. Number 17. How many days till Christmas? 8. I'm not counting, but 8. 18. Have you ever built a snowman? Once again, I live in Louisiana, so yes, I've built a snowman, but it was literally that tall. And I built him on the hood of the truck that I had. I wish I could find that video. I would, if I had that video still, I would gladly show you guys that video. But yeah, I built a snowman that was probably about 6 inches tall on the hood of a pickup truck because that's all the snow we had that one year that I actually decided to build a snowman. Now my son, on the other hand, and my wife did build a snowman, and it was, I want to say it was about 2 feet tall. It was the most snow that we have had in this area in a while, and that was February of last year, something like that. But anyway, yeah, it was a while ago. But yeah, they had the opportunity to build a snowman. I wasn't there for it, unfortunately. I was at work. But yeah, they built a snowman. 19. Do you make New Year's resolutions and do you stick to them? Not really. I don't really get into the whole New Year's resolution thing. I think everybody has good intentions every time they make the New Year's resolution of, I want to make this year better than last year, and that's good. That's good. We always want to make the next year better than the one that we just got through. But as far as making an actual resolution, I have in the past, but I just really don't enjoy making New Year's resolutions because to me, it always seems like such a letdown when I don't keep that resolution, and I seldom ever do. So no, I don't make New Year's resolutions, not anymore. And number 20. How has Christmas kept its magic for you as you've grown older? There's something very special about this time of year, and I don't know if it's just the way everybody is nicer to each other for the most part, or just the cooler temperatures, or just seeing all of the toys and the decorations and the lights and things like that. But there's something about it that it really it feels different from any other time of the year. for example, there's a place in West Monroe where they decorate every Christmas. It's called Antique Alley. It's a lot of antique shops and little boutiques and whatnot, but they decorate every year. And we stopped on the way home with my son this year after we went out for dinner, and we just walked through Antique Alley, and just saw the lights, and they had a little area. It's just a big field, and it was just decorated with lights and had music playing, and I don't know, it was really special. And seeing his face light up when he saw the Christmas lights and whatnot, I don't know, it's just something about that. It really is magical, and that sounds kind of cliche, I know, but Christmas has always been that way for me, even as I've gotten older. Something about, yes, putting the lights up is a headache. Yes, decorating the tree is a job. Yes, I don't like taking the stuff down after Christmas is over with. And shopping and so on and so forth. But aside from all of the that stuff, Christmas itself, to me, has always been and probably always will be a magical time for everybody. It's a time when kids and adults alike can kind of suspend reality for a minute and not really stress about those mundane things that always get us down, and just allow yourself to be happy, to be joyful, to experience the holiday season and the joy and the love that comes with that. So I don't know, I'm rambling about the magic of Christmas, but but to me that's really what makes Christmas special. So yeah. So anyway, this has been kind of a long video, but I hope that you guys have enjoyed learning a little bit about Christmas and me at Christmas, I guess. And I want to encourage my YouTube friends to make a similar video. Also, look at my description. The questions are there. You can use those if you'd like. And let's keep this tag rolling right along. And yeah, I hope everybody that's watching this, I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.